Ladies and gentlemen, Greg McCloskey from ForexLive.com. This is a Forex quick look, a quick updated look at the sterling versus US dollar. Today's date is March 7, 2024. Let's get started. All right, we've been talking about this for a while now, but this range right here between 125.94 and 128 on the top side was home to a lot of bars going back to the month of December. And we did have an extension to the upside here. We did have extensions to the downside through here when it looked like the price was finally going to break lower, but it failed. It came back up, tested the 200 bar moving average right here, and found willing sellers against that. Moved back below the level, fell below the 200-day moving average. By the way, we fell below it here, and here as well. And this time the price high came up to the 100 bar moving average and fell off. But the break below the low of this swing area was short-lived, and what we did was we found support bias right here against the low of the swing area, and right here against the also within the swing area, and right here. And lastly, in trading last week, we came down to the lowest area of the swing area here, down near the 125.94. Found support buyers on Friday and closed above the 100 and 200 bar moving averages on the 4-hour chart through here. And in trading this week, it's been up, including today's move, which saw an exhaustion or a run up to the high of this swing area. This swing area was defined way back here, where we had different swing lows and swing highs, and then fell below the level, came up to test this level, and rotated to the downside. And since then, we had these other intermediate highs that we got through today at 127.71 on its way to the high area right through here. And what have we done? We got up to 127.97, just short of the 128 high line right here, and the high of this swing area. And we have found a little bit of a selling coming in. We currently trade at 127.87, right near the low of this swing area. So, what do we see? What can happen? Well, we've had a pretty good run to the upside, so we could, this level has been a key target on the top side ever since we broke above we started talking about this ever since we broke above this, and then stayed above the 50% retracement. We broke this level, and moved above this level and trading here today. All those reasons gave the buyers the go ahead to push higher, and they've done it. They've taken the price higher, but now we reach that 128 level, and there may be some question as far as, well, maybe it's time to take a little profit, at least in the short term, and see what happens against this level. After all, the buyers can always get back in on a break above the 128 level, and then we'll look toward the 128.27 level. By the way, where do we look from the daily perspective on this chart? And if we look at this this area right through here, here's our 128.27 level that fell within a swing area going back in time to this period right through here, when we finally broke above the level here, and then came down to the low of the swing area through here, and then found willing sellers here, and here, and finally here before moving to the downside. That swing area comes between the 128 and 128.47 level. So we went from one swing area high at 128 up to created a new swing area high at 128 to 128.47 on the top side. So if you get above 128, we'd be looking toward 128.48, let's call it 50, and get above that level, and it opens up the door for where we can start to talk about going toward the 2023 highs, which were all the way up at 131.40. So that's my detailed relook or new look at the sterling versus US dollar. We'll see if the momentum can continue above the 128 level. If so, look for 128.48. My name is Greg McCloskey. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.